Alright, so I know I made a video a little bit a while ago on on something similar to this, on fixing the camping problem and things that are wrong with Modern Warfare, but this time I thought I'd make a slightly different video about it, just because the game has been out a lot longer and different problems have been fixed and different problems have arisen, but a lot of the core problems still have not been fixed. Now, I do want to point this out. Whoever did the campaign, I just completed the campaign for the second time on a regular difficulty, or I think it was, I don't know, dude, whatever's after regular or something like that, dude. I really don't remember the second difficulty. I think it's regular, but yeah, whatever. Call me a campaign noob. I don't play the campaign, alright? Anyways, with that being said, I just played the campaign for the second time in a row, and dude, the campaign's great on this game, not even gonna lie. So to everybody who did the campaign, the graphics, the sounds, except for the footsteps, like whoever decided to make the footsteps really loud, you did a terrible job on that. But whoever decided to make gun sounds and reloading animations, like all the visuals of this game are amazing. I will 100% give you that. The graphics are great and just, I'll give you that. But anyways, here's how we can fix Modern Warfare, okay? Just these simple things would fix Modern Warfare, alright? Now I'm going to hit you with an obvious one right away. You probably all saw this coming, but remove skill-based matchmaking. I'm not saying remove it right now, right? Okay? Because I like the boot camp playlist that used to be in Call of Duty, right? That was for lower skilled players. I honestly thought that was a great idea. I never saw anything wrong with that boot camp playlist. So basically, essentially, remove skill-based matchmaking, put in a boot camp playlist or something. I don't even care if it's for the first day worth of playtime. Just do something to protect. Like, I get it, you want to protect the new players to Call of Duty and stuff, right? I completely understand that. But your fans right now do not want that at all. Like, we really don't. So please, for the love of God, just remove skill-based matchmaking. Put in a boot camp playlist for the noobs if you really want to. Protect new players. Anyways, this is a kind of a blurry topic right here, but remove cosmetic-based matchmaking. If you haven't heard about this is basically people who, and this happened a little while ago, people who bought cosmetics were getting easier lobbies apparently. And a lot of people found this to be true. Like, a lot of people found this out, that, hey, I just bought some cosmetics and why am I getting easier lobbies? And there is a patent that Activision does have for this, so there is evidence supporting this. I'm not just pulling this out of nowhere and just saying, oh yeah, this is something that's that might be in the game now. Activision has a patent for it, so it's actually, there's a good chance it could be something in this game. So, with that being said, if that were to be removed, that would be great, but I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. Next we have is Nerf Ghost. Very simple one. Just make it like, dude, Treyarch had Ghost figured out in Black Ops freaking 1, apparently. I didn't play a whole lot of Black Ops 1 multiplayer. I just didn't really like the multiplayer on Black Ops 1 that much. But apparently you had to move when you had Ghost equipped. Right? And Black Ops 4, I think, was the weakest Ghost we ever saw because you had to sprint. But just even, like, allowing them to move. And I'm not talking duck walking, Infinity Ward moving. I'm talking, like, they have to be standing up and moving. Like, not standing up and ADSing around. Not just moving, like, doing this with their joystick. Oh, where's my controller? There it is. Not just doing this with their joystick. In a room, like, actually moving. I don't know how you're gonna do that. How you're gonna make it so they have to, like, have transitional movement, but I don't know, man. Just make it so at least they have to move, dude. So you can at least hear them. Where's next on my list? Just put Dead Silence as a perk. And to be honest, dude, I don't even care if it gives you the speed boost or not. Like, Dead Silence, when you pop the field upgrade, gives you a speed boost, right? And I've always said this, replace the Dead Silence field upgrade with toughness. Except for that toughness is absolutely zero flinch. Like, nothing whatsoever. Like, you are shot. If you're ADSing and you are shot, it doesn't even move. Just do that. Make Dead Silence a perk and replace it with the toughness. Hell, even if you make Dead Silence a perk at freaking level 56 and everyone who's in officer ranks already has it, that's fine, dude. Like, I don't really care. I don't really care what you do. It deserves to be a perk because it promotes aggressive play, and this game does not. Like, okay, with the high TTK and the camping, people are gonna camp regardless. There's a high TTK and a long sprint out time. People are gonna camp regardless. It's Call of Duty, and with the high TTK, it's even more rewarding to camp. So people are gonna do it regardless, man. Remove doors, pretty self-explanatory, dude. They literally are a death sentence, or at least make them quieter to open. Because I feel like every time I open a door, it's just like this, poof! Hey guys, what's up? Scarce here. Every time I open a door, it's just like, poof! Hey, what's up, guys? Scarce here. So yeah, remove doors. I know you won't, but it would be nice. Buff EOD so you actually can't die to explosives. Now, yes, if a car explodes beside you and so does a grenade, that makes sense. But seriously, I shouldn't be dying to a freaking oxygen can. Or a random fire extinguisher on vacant. That I didn't even know was there. Because someone missed me, shot the fire extinguisher, and just blew me up. And didn't even land a single shot. Okay, that's why EOD needs a buff. Okay, the spawns need to be fixed. You already know. Shipment's terrible. Infinity Ward. You've seen everybody complaining. And I don't know how this benefits new players. I really don't. I don't know how making the game noob friendly benefits. Like, I really don't. I don't know how bad spawns benefit good players. Bad spawns benefit bad players. They don't. Bad players are just gonna get spawn killed. I don't think bad players want to get spawn killed. So, fix them. Fix them. Like, they don't help bad players, and they don't help good players. They help nobody, except for people who have no life and have mastered the bullshit spawns, which is pretty much nobody, because it's entirely impossible to master the spawns in this game because they're so inconsistent. Alright, sprint out speed buffed on all weapons. Now, you know when you run the 5 milliwatt laser, the sprint out speed is still pretty long. So I'm thinking like all of them should be buffed up to like pretty much have a built-in 5 milliwatt laser, but without the actual laser there. And then when you equip 5 milliwatt laser, then you get like +2 sprint out speed, right? If you get what I'm saying, like all of them should already get a +1 sprint out speed. Because I don't know, man. I feel like if you're not gonna do anything about footsteps, at least having a better sprint out speed might help a little bit, right? Normal minimap, self-explanatory. Kill streak health buff. Why? Okay, yeah, I know it takes 3 actual hits of a rocket to take out a VTOL, dude. But if people are also shooting at it with your gun, like you shoot the first rocket, the thing like breaks it off, whatever. Right? Shoot the second rocket, it hits. Everybody else is shooting at it, and then maybe you shoot a third and get it down, or maybe you don't and it's already gone. The Sentry is literally taken out in 1 rocket, dude. Like, every time I get that thing in drop zone, I'll just immediately place it down, because I know it's just going to get broken right away, because everyone has an RPG in drop zone, like you should. So, I just immediately get rid of that thing, man. It's so, like, the Sentry needs a big buff. VTOL jet doesn't deafen you. Pretty self-explanatory, dude. It's just so damn loud. It's just a little bug fix, man, pretty much. It's a quality of life fix. Just do it. I would say a Holger needs a buff. I do think it does slightly. I think it's incredibly slow and incredibly unrewarding and just terrible in all aspects. So, I don't know, man. The Holger needs a slight buff. Just not that much, but just a minimal buff. You can no longer restock claymores / proximity mines while using restock. I feel like that would be a great addition to this game. Would really mitigate people camping with claymores and stuff, because dude, like, even, and I know someone at Infinity Ward, if you watch this, they're gonna be like, well, you could run EOD and you could counter the claymores. You could run EOD and spotter. Yeah, okay, but then I can't run battle hardened, and then when I get flashed, I'm pretty much screwed. So, yeah, it's really useful, isn't it? Thanks for the tip. I didn't think of running EOD on every single one of my classes. So, yeah, dude, like, every time you get hit with a claymore, and this is back to the EOD buff, you literally, even with EOD, if you have been shot like twice and you hit a claymore, you're done. You're done. So, it's not worth it, man. It's really not worth it. Like, EOD's a good perk, but half the time, it won't really protect you from claymores, and especially if someone's camping their claymore, you're dead. You're dead. If someone's camping in general, you're dead. So yeah, just at least make it so we can't restock claymores, dude. I would ask for a claymore nerf, but I don't think you will. So just make it so you can't restock them. Because restock is incredibly useful when you're using throwing knives or something like that requires skill. Anyways, tech and APC nerf. Where has this happened? It still hasn't happened. Ground war spawns need to be fixed, because it'll say not in combat, spawn on them, and I immediately get shot. Like, I literally spawn and get sniped immediately, dude. I would say choice to spawn on attack insert would be kind of nice, because sometimes when I throw down attack insert, I'm like, dude, I know this guy's camping it, so I watch the whole kill cam in hopes that he's not like, oh, this guy's watching the whole kill cam. Right? In hopes that it's like, oh, it's just somebody else, whatever. But, like, honestly, I wish there was, like, a danger thing, kind of like ground war on your attack insert, so that, you know, it would prevent people from camping on it. But, I don't know. I guess that's the downside of running attack insert, so. Server hertz rate's buffed to 60. I've heard that they're at 12, and I kind of believe it. So if they are at 12, buff them to 60, and if they're at 60, well, keep them, well, I don't know, maybe buff them to 70 or 80. That should be like a last priority, because 60's fine, but seriously, dude, I feel like so many of my bullets just go right through people because of these servers, so I don't know, man, something sketchy's going on, dude. Hitbox fixes, that's literally getting at my bullets are going right through people. Or this whole thing, I don't know if this is another patent, but I've seen this thing going around that, oh, good players are going to suffer worse hit detection because they can afford to miss shots. In a high TTK game, we cannot afford to miss shots. You can pull this shit in Black Ops 4, we'll probably still win. If you make us miss one bullshit shot, as long as we're not playing league play, we can afford that. Right? So, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Just fix the hitboxes, or if that good player's missing shots is really a thing, get rid of it. It's so stupid, man. Like, I don't, dude, again, I learned Call of Duty. I don't know if I've ever said this in a video, but I learned Call of Duty when I was terrible at Black Ops 3, and it sounds like a lot of other people were. I think Black Ops 3 actually brought a lot of people to the COD franchise. And look at this, I waste a fucking Juggernaut, because I think you can res people in a Juggernaut, and then I forget you can't. So I popped the Jug right here, and I'm like, okay, there we go. Because I was like, yo, whatever, I'll pop the Jug, and I can res these guys. And I'm like, oh shit, you can't. Popped out of the Jug and wasted it. Then we're not going to talk about it. Deaths on the scoreboard, dude. Just add them. Don't sell it for 20 bucks. Just add the deaths on the scoreboard. Everyone wants it. Just do it. And the last, but not least important thing is remove mounting. I freaking hate the mounting mechanic. It is so stupid. I don't know what you'll do with that camo challenge, but remove the damn mounting mechanic, dude. It's not Rainbow Six Siege. It's not Ghosts. Okay? Like, stop trying to be games that, in my opinion, are worse. My opinion, again, if you play Rainbow Six Siege, I don't care, dude. But I don't like Rainbow Six. If I wanted to play a game that is supposed to be tactical and leaning and everything, I'd go play Rainbow Six. I'd go play Rainbow Six, but no. Man, like this, I don't know. This game is suffering such an identity crisis. It wants to be Battlefield, it wants to be Rainbow Six with its mounting, and mounting is also incredibly stupid because not only does like only a bit of your body show, you also get less recoil. Like, I cannot wait till I see a pro like scrim game or an actual match of this and just see the pros in Search and Destroy leaning, watching a line of sight with the bomb. I cannot wait for it, dude. Or watching them mount, only peeking a fraction of their head. And then the guy tries to kill the dude mounting and gets freaking destroyed. Right? Dude, I can't wait to see it. Remove mounting. Even if you just remove mounting when you add league play to the game, because this is another point that I forgot to mention, is add league play so you can remove skill-based matchmaking. Right? And if you're going to add league play and you want to keep mounting, remove mounting from league play. Like, seriously, it's going to be such a stupid mechanic in league. It's going to make Search and Destroy slower than it already is in league play. So just remove it. Remove it. Anyways, again, the campaign was great on this game. The Spec Ops missions are a little bit buggy, but they're fun. So props to everybody who works on Spec Ops and works on fixing it, as well as the campaign and all that. You guys did a great job, but everyone who works at multiplayer, you can go suck a big and yeah. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys